Hey, welcome everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, and this is going to be my definitive how-to video as to how to make this Omelette's famous brown paper bag turkey recipe on Thanksgiving. We're watching the Macy's Day Parade. We're getting ready to watch the Lions. All is good here at the Omelette residence. First thing you got to do is you got to get the bird. And then you got to cut up the vegetables very loosely. We're going to throw the vegetables out afterwards. So we're going to start throwing vegetables into the orifice of the turkey. And we're going to throw some onions in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of this in. Some celery. We're going to throw this stuff out afterwards, so it really doesn't matter. We're going to put in some garlic cloves, which is important. There's carrots. There's sage. And what's the other thing? Thyme. Yep, we have some thyme. That's not exactly on the menu, which is on... The whole menu is on Classic Rock the Bear website. So we're going to just stuff some stuff in here. I think we're about full. You got to remember to take the neck out, or the bag. Some turkeys come with a little bag, and the giblets or whatever, and this does not have that. I hope it doesn't have that, because we'll have a problem. A couple more onions. You're going to stuff the bird first, and then we're going to cover it in olive oil. I'm going to take olive oil and some paper towels. That's how I like to rub them around. Don't forget to wash your hands before and after when handling the turkey. I'm going to put a generous amount of olive oil on the outside, and then I'm going to rub it in with the paper towels because I don't like touching the bird too much. But this is all just loose, you know. It's you could do little variations. Put a little more olive oil. Get that bird nice and slicked up, and then we're going to slip it into the brown paper bag. And remember, the brown paper bag, paper burns at 451 degrees, and we're cooking at 375, so it's not going to be a problem if anybody's concerned about starting a fire. So the bird is greased up. I'm going to have my lovely wife come around and open up the bag so I can throw it in. And then we're going to be pretty much ready to go. Preheat the oven at 375. Bring the bag towards me. Whoop. Okay, get the bird in there. Put it down. Put it in as much as possible towards the end of the bag. Onto the roast beef plate. And then I'm going to staple shut the bag. Oh, don't hit your head on the overhead thing. Okay, where's the stapler? There it is. I didn't touch the bird with my left hand, so staple with the other hand. And again, this is just do it however you can. A couple of staples is fine. And then we preheat the oven to 375. Cook for 13 to 15 minutes per pound. I have a 15-pound bird. I like to cook it at 15 minutes a pound. I like to make sure it's nice and done. You got to make sure your bird is between 163 to 170 degrees. Use a thermometer at the end just to make sure it's cooked all the way through. But if you cook it 15 minutes a pound, you will not have a problem. So for a 15-pound bird, that's 3 hours and 45 minutes. We want to make sure it's done right after the Lions beat the Vikings today. So we're set. We're set. You got to dribble, put a little water over the top of the bag. It's not going to burn, but I just like to do it like this. Put a little water on top of the bag. Mario Batali would be very proud of me right now. Actually, he laughs at my brown paper bag turkey recipe, but I love doing it. And the kids love seeing the brown paper bag. And just a little more water. It doesn't really, it's not that important, but I just like to wet the bag. Make sure it doesn't touch the burners when you put it in the oven. Make sure it's nice and secure on this. Put it in the middle rack. And again, 15 minutes a pound. So 345 for mine. And back time it to the end of the Lions game. I think we're putting in at 11:45, so it'll be done at 3:30. It sits for a half hour, and then we're ready to go. Where's my cocktail? Oh, I don't have one. But anyway, having champagne this morning, getting ready for Turkey Day. And that's it. Put it in the oven, 375. And we're good to go. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and go Lions!